Hi guys, I filmed this sparkly, bluey, fairy princess winter makeup tutorial. Yes, I understand that maybe it wouldn't be the most wearable for everybody, but fear not, there are steps you can take to make it more wearable, and I'll let you know throughout the tutorial. So here we go. As soon as I'm done doing silly things. Right, here we go. So I've already prepped my face with my MAC Strobe Cream in Peach. And now I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Color Correcting Fluid. And I have the pink one. And I'm just going in and lightening up any dark areas or anywhere that I want to add extra highlight with my damp sponge, which I got from BH Cosmetics, and I love it. It's great. So next I'm going in with my MAC Waterweight SPF 30 foundation, and this one is in NC20, and it has a really bizarre kind of dropper as the applicator, so I'm just kind of patting it all over my face. And once again, going in with my damp sponge and blending it all out, all over my face. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. This one is the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, and it is in NC15. And I'm just dotting it on where I need a little bit of extra help, mostly under my eyes. I have a little bit of redness up in my T-zone, so I usually conceal there too. And then I do a little bit of contouring with the concealer, but I really only just lighten up my jawline. I didn't do any contouring with powder in this tutorial. And once again, blending out with my damp sponge. And as you can see, I still had dark circles left over, so I went in a second time with concealer, and I still have dark circles left over, but at this point, I'm just going to call it a day and go in and set it with my Makeup Forever translucent powder. This one has a little bit of a pink tint to it, so I just find it goes ahead and brightens up the under eye area a little bit further. So I'm really only setting where I need it, so around the nose creases, nostrils, whatever you want to call them, and under my eyes. Then I'm going in with my Tarte Cheek Stain, and I believe this one is in the color Flush. The bottom of it says VE91, but I'm pretty sure the color is Flush. And I really love this cheek stain. It just makes you look like you've been outside in the cold, and it smells really nice, like popsicles. Fixing my bangs. I don't remember what I do next. Eyebrows. So that is Anastasia Beverley Hills Dip Brow in Soft Brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and create the shape from underneath the brow. And I also have the Anastasia Beverley Hills brush in number 14. And so I go ahead and fill in the tail of the brow first, and then switch to upward strokes for the beginning of the brow. And then, like magic, I have 2 eyebrows on. Yay! So now going in with some highlight, I used my Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight. It's really pretty. It's got like a pink shimmer to it. And I'm just doing the tops of my cheeks, nose, Cupid's bow, anywhere where I might want some highlighting. And then I come back with my Jumbo pencil by NYX in the color Milk. And I'm just using that as my eyeshadow base. It's quite sticky. I really like it. The eyeshadow sticks really well to it, and it just makes them a lot brighter, and it's super affordable. And so I'm just blending that out all over my eye. And my friend is next to me, and as you can see, I'm making some faces at her. She's just come through the curtain, so it moved behind me. And so now I'm also just bringing that same Jumbo pencil in milk underneath my eye. And I did the same thing to the other eye off camera. So next I'm going in with the Urban Decay brush, and I just realized that I cut off the part of the eyeshadow that I used, Go Marianne, but it's the Urban Decay Naked one in the color Naked, which is just a matte light brown neutral shade, and I'm really just using that to serve as a transition shade for the rest of my colors. So now I'm going in with Melt Cosmetics. This is the Lovesick stack, and I'm using the shade Fixated on this crappy brush that I don't remember where I got it. It has no more name on it, but it just got like a little pointed end and one fluffy end. So I'm going in with the pointed end, and I'm putting down the Fixated shade in the outer corner of my eye. And you can see I have a little bit of trouble where my eyes crease, but anyone else who has hooded eyes will know that problem. Then I'm dragging it up along the socket, so I'm not following the actual crease of my eye because then you wouldn't be able to see any of the next shade that I'll put down. So I'm dragging Fixated across the socket and then going in the inner V to create a halo eye effect. And darkening it up, bringing it back across the top. And I'm just kind of going back and forth until I get the desired deepness of the shade, and then just blending out the top with my big fluffy blending brush that I got from BH Cosmetics in their big 34 or 32 pack. I can't remember, but they're great. They wound up being like $1 a brush, and I was delighted. So I just followed the same pattern on my bottom lid. So in the outer and inner corner, I wasn't sure if I had it right side up there, but I went in with the electric palette, and I'm following the exact same pattern with the darkest blue shade. I cannot remember what it's called, but I will put all the colors that I used in the description down below. So darkening up the outer V again, dragging it through the top just a little bit, and the colors changed because once again my friend was hanging out with me and she walked in front of the light, but we will forgive her this once. It's my friend Tessa. You would have seen her in other tutorials on our channel. And so then again, following the pattern of inner and outer side of my lower lid, I went back in with Fixated just to make sure that I had a nice gradient going from darkest to lightest. And then I went in with my Makeup Forever matte white. You can see me looking at the back. Honestly, the number on the back of it has rubbed off, but it really doesn't matter what kind of white you use as long as it's matte and it's white. In fact, it doesn't even have to be matte, but it should be a white color for this look. That flat-tipped eyeshadow brush is also from my 34 or 32 brush set from BH Cosmetics. Again, I love them. They were super affordable, and they're soft, and they're marvelous, and I'm just filling in those gaps where I didn't have any eyeshadow, which is in the middle of my top lid and the middle of my bottom lid, and then just going around and fixing the gradient all around that white shade. And so now, through the magic of the camera, I've done my second eye because you didn't need to see me repeat that entire process. So I did the exact same thing. And now I'm just going in and adding a little bit of highlight to my brow bone with the same flat eyeshadow brush. And again, you could use a shimmer shade here if you wanted to. I just chose to continue with the matte shade. You will see why. And now actually you could just leave the eye look like this as a halo eye and add some black mascara and call it a day. But I decided to go in with my glitter adhesive that I got from Clair's boutique, which is just like a accessory and little inexpensive jewelry shop. And my Ben Nye glitter, I just have the white or translucent one. And I went in with a little angle brush, also from my BH Cosmetics set, and I'm putting it wherever I lay down that white shadow and the glitter adhesive on top of it, just to make my eyes super sparkly and pretty. And then I brought that glitter down just a little bit farther than my bottom lid. Then I'm going in with my same white matte shadow and lightening up the inner corners of my eyes. And going in with my Claire's glitter adhesive. And then back in with my Ben Nye sparkly white glitter in the inner corners of my eyes. And I look like I'm pretty pleased with the amount of glitter on my eyes at that point. And so, like I said, you could add black mascara to this look and make it a little bit more wearable, but I decided to go with the really snowy, frosty winter look. And using this little eyeliner brush that's actually from Claire's as well, the brand is Icing, I'm putting the white color from my Makeup Forever Flash palette to color my eyelashes white. It's really the only white that I had that would stick to my eyelashes. I think a white eyeliner would work as well, but this is what I had on hand, and it works pretty well. It's sticky and it's thick and it clings onto the lashes. So I just painted them on by running the color back and forth through the lashes, and that worked out pretty well. Then I went back in with my Makeup Forever matte white and I just dusted it onto the eyelashes. The Flash palette is like pretty oily and transfers easily, so it's very important to set it whether it's on your face or on your eyelashes. So I just dusted the matte white onto the top and the bottom lid, trying to make sure it didn't smear everywhere. And then I went in and did my other eyelashes. This is the Makeup Forever Diamond Dust, and it actually just floofed all over the place when I tried to turn it over and show you, but it is the Diamond Dust, and they don't have that many colors of Diamond Dust. This is the one that has the blue, the little blue flecks in it. The other one has gold, but I like this one. It gives me a nice icy look. So I went in with my CoverGirl Clear Mascara to do my eyebrows, and then I'm just patting on the Diamond Dust onto my eyebrows to give myself some really subtle glitter brows. The reason I'm using the Diamond Dust for my eyelashes and my eyebrows is because it's much finer than the Ben Nye glitter, and it just makes the eyelashes and eyebrows a little bit more subtle than the eyelids. So this is the NYX Prismatic eyeshadow in Frostbite. It's like a bluey frosted white color. I think it's meant to be an eyeshadow, but I mostly always use it as a really frosty highlight. Unfortunately, the camera didn't pick up how frosty it actually is. Oh, you can see it a little bit more on my Cupid's bow, but it's a really, really nice bluey color if you're doing a frosty look. It makes a perfect highlight. These are just some gems that I got at Dollorama, which is I think it's only the Montreal version, or Quebec version actually, of the $1 store that we have. But I think any craft store would have them, any $1 store. They're just little gems that already have adhesive on the back. I reuse them and just put eyelash glue on them afterwards, but these were some brand new ones that I bought. And I was super excited to use them, so I just put them on a little bit haphazardly. And this is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Echo. It's a really nice purpley dark blue, and I'm actually just laying this down as a base for the lipstick that I actually want to use. Any blue lip liner will do, but the lipstick that I'm using for this look does have a lot of slip and fades out really fast, so it needs a base. So it's the Inglot 291. It's a really nice, I guess, sort of iridescent blue shade, for lack of a better way to say it. It really does need a base. If you wear just the lipstick, it wears off really, really quickly, but it's a super beautiful opalescent, almost blue color. So now just for fun, I'm tying back my hair, showing you how gorgeous I am in a wig cap. I'm putting on this wig from Mona Lisa with a Z. I'll link it below. And this Faux septum jewelry, also from Claire's. They have really fun, inexpensive jewelry. I like picking up some stuff there to add to my little costumes and things. And this pretty crown that I got from Ardene, which again is another accessory and jewelry shop that has little makeup and clothes things too. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and as always, please like and subscribe to our channel, and you can also follow us on Instagram at the Power Pout Girls, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, still admiring myself.